Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full service maintenance, from oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections. They handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at fordofhagerstown.com or HancockChevy.com.
The following is a special sports broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg.
Play ball! It's time for the excitement of American Legion Baseball, featuring the Berkeley Post 14 Hornets.
Myers with the pitch, swung on and missed. Jason Myers gets the last out, and the Berkeley Post 14 Hornets are the state champions of American Legion Baseball in West Virginia.
Let's go live to the field and join our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team.
Good evening and welcome out to the Hedgesville Baseball Complex. Nick Verzolini here for you as we get ready for American Legion Baseball Area 4 action. It's the Berkeley Post 14 Hornets taking on the Post 60 Knights. And we were able to hear from both teams' head coaches here on our, which is Hagerstown Ford, revolutionizing the car buying experience. Buy your next vehicle online today, and they'll deliver it to you. If you don't like it, they'll take it back. Visit them online at fordofhagerstown.com. We'll start in our coaches' interviews by hearing from the manager of the Berkeley Post 14 Hornets, Trip Tobin. And then we'll hear from Coach Chad Pence of the Post 60 Knights. Berkeley Post 14 Hornets, Trip Tobin. Trip, a good win for you guys last night, able to pull away and get the run rule victory. Overall, Rubenthal pitched pretty well, especially with the delay. And you guys put up 8 hits. Pretty much everybody drove in a run or got on base.
Yeah, with production up and down the lineup, but most of all, it was just Owen Rubenthal who come out, knew we might have a rain delay, trying to prepare himself. It's really hard to do, and you got a starting pitcher that comes out, there's an inning or so, inning in the third, I think, and then we get a big rain delay, and he has to set, and after he has to warm back up, and then we have a big 7-run inning, he has to set. So just hats off to him for his gutsy performance to go out there and be able to reset, 2 or 3 different times there last night.
Tonight, Post 60, they've had your numbers so far this year and some good games, but just what's your thoughts on the matchup? Obviously, it's a great rivalry and shows the great talent that's in the area.
Yeah, a lot of great talent from the area. But they've got us twice, I think, both times. It's just because they just wanted it more. I've said it before, our guys just need to find a spark somewhere. I think we match up man for man. I think both teams are extremely talented. I think our pitching staff matches up. I think, up and down the lineup, we match up pretty well. And, it just comes down to when I always say when talent meets talent, when talent meets talent, something has to break. Somebody has to outplay the other or, out-hustle the other, and they've been able to do that the last 2 games. And, we preach to our kids that we need to do that. They're going to be tough, and we're going to fight. And, if you lose, you go and you're in elimination to fight for your life, and then you have to play 3 games to be there, you champion, or at least to win tonight, or you go home. So a lot on the line here today, but I'm looking forward to playing and getting this area tournament behind us and hopefully moving on.
You mentioned if you win at least one of the 2 games tonight, if you have to play them, you're in the state tournament at least, so you know that you'll be continuing after the area tournament. But how does that, I guess, kind of affect things as a manager with managing pitching and trying to figure out how you get through this thing?
Yeah, it's tough. You have to manage it. You have to manage it well. Do you want to go for the championship? Do you want to back? Do you want to make sure you get in? You have to watch what you do. You want to get to the state tournament. You also want to win and try to get out here as the 1 seed. So lot of things play into it, and that's where I get paid the big bucks. Not all the esteem comes to me, but we got a deep pitching staff. We've got everybody available over there. We've got Jameer and Jackson, Jet, Peanut and Wyatt. They're all ready to go. So hopefully by the end of the night we can win one of these 2 games. Hopefully this first game, because the winner of this game goes to state. They seal the deal, so you can seal it right now in 7 innings and not have to play tonight. That's our goal. If we don't achieve that goal, then we have to move on to our backup plan and try to get ourselves in there. But our goal is to win this game here tonight, and we're gonna this first game, and we'll look at the second game if we have to play it.
Guess you go Jet for this first one.
We're gonna go Jet to start off with on this one. Yep.
All right, Coach. Good luck.
All right. Thank you.
Here, Coach Chad Pence of the Post 60 Knights. Coach, big game tonight. Obviously, it's the first matchup for you guys of the Area 4 tournament. Just what have you liked from the guys so far this season?
Well, they've come out and competed. Like it's been told over and over. It's our 3rd year. And we're finally starting to hit our stride. We've made some big strides this year, especially with a lot of firsts, and we continue to want more of those firsts. We were lucky enough to come out and be first in the area. Hopefully we can come out and be first and head off to state for the first time in history as well.
Yeah, you guys were able to sweep the area in the regular season. Just what does that kind of mean to the program, and what does that mean to the guys this year?
Oh, it means a lot. I mean, like I said, coming from 2 years ago when we were getting beat up really bad, like it wasn't very pretty. And to be able to compete with a post 14 or a post 64 in this short a time, I'm very impressed with our talent of these boys and how they've just kind of come together and gelled. Because this EPAC, it is very talented all across the board, and Tripp's got a lot of good players over there.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Obviously, there's a lot of talent in the area, and that's been shown in the first 2 games. You guys won, but they were both pretty competitive games. So just expecting more of that tonight, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, when you get these matchups, it's just like an EPAC. So it's a Hedgesville, Martinsburg, it's a Jefferson, Spring Mills. It's that type of atmosphere, and these kids are going to get out there and compete. And when you have the most talented kids in the area competing, it's going to be a good ball game.
What are you looking to get out of your team tonight? What are some of the keys you think for you guys to be successful?
Just efficiency, throwing strikes. I mean, obviously that's kind of a no-brainer, but we just got to throw the ball, let our defense work behind us, and then keep our bats going. We've had a few days off. We haven't played, and saw some live pitching for a little while, so hopefully we're not slow there. Hopefully we can get those bats going early and put some runs on the board.
And if you win this first game, you're already in the state tournament no matter what happens tomorrow, so how important is that, and I guess just how does that add to the intensity of this first matchup?
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously you want to go get this one, and I'd rather not be playing an 8 o'clock game tonight, so we're going to go out. These kids are going to compete. They're ready. They've had a lot of fire. We got in some work the last several days. Some of them even came back again last evening and got some additional BP work, so hopefully that kind of transpires, and we see that tonight.
All right, Coach, thank you. Good luck.
All right, thank you, sir.
Your center fielder, Jordan.
When you're called, do not take the field yet. Line up on the
Thank you to both teams' head coaches. Our pregame interviews are brought to you by Trips Flooring. Not sure where to go or who to trust for your flooring needs? Call Trips Flooring at 304-229-7009 or online at tripsfloorsanding.com. Go ahead and give you the starting lineups tonight, brought to you by Floor Pools. Make every day better with a hot tub or swimming pool. Floor Pools has locations in Martinsburg, Chambersburg, and Hagerstown. Starting for Post 14, it's Trace Huff leading things off. Batting second is Liam Healy. Batting third is Braden Edwards. Batting fourth, Jameer Brown. Batting fifth, Braden Oviedo. Batting sixth, Wyatt McClintock. Batting seventh, Michael Poltar. Batting eighth, Cole Smith. Batting ninth is Sam Hefner, and it will be Jet Gross on the mound for the Hornets. For the Post 60 Knights, leading off the left fielder, Cash Dunham. Batting second, Kason Plogger. Batting third, Landon Pence. Batting fourth, Mason Elliott. Batting fifth, Ian Wolf. Batting sixth, Trent Canerium. Batting seventh, Alex Maynor. Batting eighth, Jay Vyans. And batting ninth, Tristan Wysocki. So, pitching tonight for Post 60 will be Jacob Cumley, and Trent Canerium will do the catching. And as I mentioned, Jet Gross on the mound For post 14, doing the catching will be Cole Smith. Our starting batteries are brought to you by Cody's Auto Body, 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg. Call 304-901-4777 or visit their Facebook page. We'll go ahead and take a 3-minute break. On the other side of that break, we will have first pitch here from the Hedgesville Baseball Complex.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl, tile, and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
Floor Pools, your swimming pool and hot tub builder, retailer, and service provider, serving homeowners in Pennsylvania, Maryland, West Virginia, and Virginia. Floor Pools takes pride in providing quality construction, reliable service, and exceptional customer service. Experience the ultimate relaxation and the serenity of soaking in your own hot tub. Your new backyard lifestyle awaits. Start your journey today at Floor Pools in Martinsburg, Hagerstown, and Chambersburg. FloorPools.com. That's FLOHR Pools.com. Floor Pools, your swimming pool and hot tub builder, retailer, and service provider, serving homeowners in Pennsylvania, Maryland, West Virginia, and Virginia. Floor Pools takes pride in providing quality construction, reliable service, and exceptional customer service. Experience the ultimate relaxation and the serenity of soaking in your own hot tub. Your new backyard lifestyle awaits. Start your journey today at Floor Pools in Martinsburg, Hagerstown, and Chambersburg. FloorPools.com. That's FLOHR Pools.com.
Hey, it's Cody from Cody's Auto Body.
You're a potty mouth.
But we do a really great job fixing cars after an accident.
I know, but you're still a potty mouth.
I'm possibly the best friend you could ever have.
You are, but potty mouth.
If you need your car repaired, come to Cody's Auto Body, located at 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg. Because that's Cody's with a T for f***ing trust.
See? Potty mouth.
Leave me alone.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
It's the new normal. You live, work, and play everywhere. Whether it's the family car or the family business, you need insurance that keeps pace with your changing life. Home on the job or working from home, peace of mind comes from knowing your whole world is covered. No matter what happens or how big it grows, whatever your new normal, Erie Insurance's award-winning service and personal agents can keep pace. Call your local agent today or visit erieinsurance.com for a quote.
Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full service maintenance, from oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections. They handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at fordofhagerstown.com or HancockChevy.com.
I pre-planned my funeral to make it easier on my family. They were relieved to know I'll get just what I want.
My family actually thanked me for taking matters into my own hands. Turns out having this awkward conversation wasn't awkward at all.
Pre-planning is my choice. There are certain things about me my family may not know. Now they won't need to guess.
The choices are yours. The peace of mind is theirs. Pre-plan your funeral with Brown Funeral Homes and everything will be taken care of. Find out more online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
There we go. And one last one. Like I said, I'm going to throw the last pitch. All right. We'll go ahead and take another minute break, and on the other side of that break, we will have the official first pitch. Actually, let's go ahead and make it a 2-minute break, Colin. No. Okay. 1 minute, and then we'll have the anthem.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, trip nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Honda of Winchester takes it personally. Why? Because we're employee owned. That makes us neighbors, and good neighbors take care of each other. Come experience the honesty, transparency, and value we provide every customer, every neighbor, each and every day. At CMA's Honda of Winchester, owners just care more about you.
After a car accident, call the local law firm that can give you the help you need right now.
Get more with Manchin Ferretti, the one with 115 years of combined experience fighting for West Virginia accident victims. Get more with Manchin Ferretti,
the one that takes on the big insurance companies.
Get more with Manchin Ferretti. We're Manchin Ferretti.
After a car accident, we'll fight for every dollar you deserve. And if there's no recovery, there's no fee. So call right now.
Get more with Manchin Ferretti. 304-264-8505.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
All right, we're back here at the Edgehill Baseball Complex. Get ready for first pitch, brought to you by the Murius Group and Ameriprise Financial Advisors, John Everson and Phil McCoy. Stop by 1270 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg or call 304-263-4343. American Legion Baseball action for you here on Talk Radio, WRNR, and TV10. It's the Berkeley Post 14 Hornets. They're the visitors here tonight against the Post 60 Knights, the #1 seed in the Area 4 tournament. Winner of this game automatically advances to the state tournament. They will play in the Area 4 championship tomorrow. The loser will play Post 64 now in an elimination game later on tonight following this one. So a lot on the line between these two teams here from the Eastern Panhandle. It will be Jacob Cumley taking the mound tonight for the Post 60 Knights. Cumley coming off of another great season for the Spring Mills Cardinals. And for Post 14, we'll see Jet Gross on the mound whenever they take the field defensively. But we'll start with Trace Huff, who had a big game last night, along with Liam Healy and Braden Edwards due up for the Hornets here in the top half of the first inning. Nick Verzolini here for you. Kyler High, Alec Epperson, our crew. Kyle McLaughlin back in the studio. Top of the first inning brought to you by the Brown Funeral Home and Cremations. Robert Fields and Sons, proudly serving the area since 1880. Defensively for Post 60, it'll be Cumley on the mound, Trent Canarian behind the plate, Maynor, Vians, Wysocki, Elliott from third to first. And then from left to right in your outfield, Cash Dunham, Landon Pence, and Kason Plogger from left to right. So it's about ready to get started here. And Cumley is finishing up his warm-up pitches. Post 60 took both of the matchups in the regular season. So we'll see how tonight goes, but obviously Post 14 has been the premier program around the area and at times across the state. Trace Huff to lead things off, the former Washington product. Or currently, I believe he still is at Washington for another season or two. But anyway, he'll lead things off. Left-handed hitter. And now we're about to get started here at 5:37. First pitch. Weather tonight, 88 degrees. Feels like 97 out there. Good thing is, don't believe we have any rain in the forecast. Unlike last night, which delayed due to the lightning in the area to 10:30. So we will see how this first game goes. Huff digs in. And the pitch from Jacob Cumley is a called strike at the knees. Huff, Healy, Edwards to lead things off here. A 1 count. And the next pitch from Jacob Cumley is in the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch coming here from Jacob Cumley. And it's a called strike 2 there on the outside corner. Post 60 in the light blue, almost Hedgesville light blue type of color with the yellow across the chest and the navy blue outlined in yellow on the numbers. White pants for the Knights. 2-2 count here as that last pitch missed inside. Huff will dig back in from the left side and we'll get ready for the pitch. And Cumley on 2-2. That one's fouled away. So already set here, 2 balls, 2 strikes. First inning between Berkeley Post 14 and the Post 60 Knights. The next pitch, a little bit outside there for ball 3. So a full count here on Huff. Huff digs back in. The 3-2 pitch from Jacob Cumley is fouled straight back into the net. So, good pitching duel, or I should say good duel between the pitcher Jacob Cumley and the batter Trace Huff here at the plate. The 3-2 on the way from Cumley. Misses inside for ball 4, so Huff has a leadoff walk to begin things, and now Liam Healy will come to the plate. Healy, another lefty. Good battle there between Cumley and Huff, and exactly what you want if you're Post 14, able to get that pitch count high early, and a lot of guys able to see a lot of different pitches, obviously. You know, these two teams very familiar with each other throughout the high school seasons over the years. Cumley's pitch. Hit well out towards center field, but right to Landon Pence, who will make the catch for the first out. Now bring Edwards to the plate.
First baseman, number 17,
Braden Edwards. Another lefty in this Hornet lineup coming to the plate. Edwards with the pink bat. Digs in. And Huff takes his lead off of first. And the pitch from Cumley runs inside for ball 1. Edwards followed in the lineup. If we see him, Jameer Brown, shortstop. And the 1-0. Runners take off, and Trace Huff, and Huff will have to retreat as that one was fouled away. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the first inning. Berkeley post 14 taking on the post 60 Knights. Edwards will dig back in here. And the next pitch from Cumley, a little bit high that time, maybe partially inside as well for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 away. And the 2-1 coming, but for now, Edwards takes time and will step out. Huff takes his lead. And the 2-1. Big swing and a miss for strike 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now on Braden Edwards. Cumley looks into his catcher, Trent Canerium. And we'll get ready to deliver the next pitch. Cumley's 2-2. Swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch for strike 3. Fooled Edwards on that one, and now Jameer Brown will come to the plate here with 2 outs.
Now batting shortstop, number 12, Jameer Brown.
So Brown, the first right-hander to come to the plate for Berkeley post 14. And the pitch to him, called strike at the knees. Brown, the shortstop. Balls behind, no balls and a strike. Cumley's 0-1. Hits off the glove of Camerium, and that will allow Huff to move up into scoring position there at second base. So Camerium couldn't quite snag that one. And now all of a sudden the situation puts a little bit of pressure on Cumley and an opportunity here for Berkeley post 14 to grab an early 1-0 lead. The pitch from Cumley. Called a strike there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner takes his lead in Huff. And time called again. It's a hot one here once again between Berkeley post 14 and post 60. Yes. Digging back in is Jameer Brown. Check the runner and the pitch. Brown hits it hard on the ground, but right to Maynard, the third baseman, who comes up firing to first in time for the outs. A good first inning defensively for post 60. Hornets strand a runner on second. We'll head to the bottom half of the first inning. This is American Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl, tile, and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg takes it personally. Why? Because we're employee owned. That makes us neighbors. And good neighbors take care of each other. Come experience the honesty, transparency, and value we provide every customer, every neighbor, each and every day. At CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg, owners just care more about you.
Thank you. We're back here at the Hedgesville Baseball Complex. Nick Verzolini alongside me, Kyler High and Alec Epperson. Back in the studio, Colin McLaughlin. It will be Jet Gross on the mound for the Berkeley Post 14 Hornets as we begin this bottom half of the first inning, which is brought to you by the Larry DeMarco team at Century 21 Modern Realty Results. Looking for a home in the tri-state area, then call Larry DeMarco at 304-250-3551 or visit them online at www.modernrealtyresults.com. The lefty Gross will face Dunham, Plogger, and Pence to begin things for Post 60. The defense for Berkeley Post 14, Cole Smith behind the plate, Braden Oviedo down there at third, Jameer Brown at short, Ryan McClintock at second, Braden Edwards at first, and it's Pulsar, Hefner, Healy from left to right in your outfield for the Hornets. Hornets in their navy blue, red numbers, red letters across the chest, outlined in white with the gray pants, and the blue, white, and red, white, and blue hat. So Cash Dunham to lead things off, right-handed hitting left fielder. Helped Hedgesville reach the state tournament. And the pitch from Gross quickly here is a big swing and a miss for strike one. 0-1. And the 0-1 from Gross. Called a strike, 0-2. Next pitch from Jet. Misses inside for ball one. Dunham digs back in here. And the 1-2 pitch. Dunham sends it. One hop to the second baseman, McClintock, who will throw in time to first for the out.
Now batting the right fielder, number 3.
In that case, and Plogger will come to the plate. Plogger, the right fielder. Of course, the majority of this post 60 team coming from Hedgesville. And the pitch, low for ball one. Plogger will dig back in, the 1-0. Gross delivers a strike there, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the first inning here between post 60 and post 14. No score between the two teams. As Plogger will step out and reset. And the next pitch from Gross. Breaking ball, swing, and a foul tip for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. A little bit low that time and inside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here on the batter. Plogger. Plogger will dig back in here. 2-2 count. The lefty, Gross. Next pitch. Runs inside, low for a ball, full count. And the 3-2 pitch. Hit well on the ground, back toward the second baseman, McClintock. This time it eats him up a little bit and takes a weird bounce off of him for the error. And Plogger will reach.
Now batting the center fielder, number 6.
So not a guy that you want to reach if you're post 14. Is Plugger, good speed on the base paths, can definitely be a threat there for post 60. And now Landon Pence will come to the plate. Pence, 3-hole hitter, coming off of a great season for Hedgesville as well, and this one for him, taken for a called strike. By 1 count. Runner takes his lead down there at first. And the next pitch from Gross is a breaking ball that misses high for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gross throws over. That one. That makes it a 1-1 count. Gross will check the runner again. And not in time. So trying to keep Plogger close after he reached on the error. Pence will dig back in here. That's called strike 2. So Pence sits in here on a 1 ball, 2 strike count. 1 away in the inning. Plogger takes his lead off of first. And Gross delivers the 1-2, and it just misses there, runs inside for ball 2. Jack Gross, the left-hander for the Hornets. Having another great season here for Berkeley Post 14, trying to help them advance to the championship round here. This one high, runner takes off, and Plogger, he's in there easily at second base, and now it's a runner in scoring position and a full count on Landon Pence, a dangerous hitter at the plate. So you got to be careful here if you're Jet Gross. You don't want to, walk Pence, obviously. That puts 2 on with just 1 out, but also you don't want to give him a meatball because he will do some damage with it. Full count. Runner on second base in case and Plogger here in the first inning, and the pitch from Gross high for ball 4. And that'll bring Elliott to the plate. So post 60, after the error, draws a walk, takes a base as well. And with 2 on, runners on first and second, just 1 out. It's an excellent opportunity here for the Knights. The Hornets couldn't take advantage of the opportunity they had, as there's a big swing and a miss from Mason Elliott for strike 1. He was fooled on that pitch. Jacob Cumley was able to strand the runner at second base for post 60. Post 14 trying to do the same and also strand a runner at first here. The pitch from Gross. Hit well on the ground again. It's McClintock in action, and this one eats him up again. McClintock couldn't field it cleanly, and now the bases are loaded. Man, that's tough. If you're Berkeley post 14, you've had all ground balls to the second baseman besides the walk, and only 1 out to show for it so far. So now the bases are loaded for post 60. The pitch to Ian Wolf. High for ball 1. Wolf DHing. The 1 out. This one fouled away by Wolf. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases loaded for the Knights. And the next pitch from Jet Gross. That one slipped out of his hand, it looked like, and misses for ball 2. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Good job by Smith there behind the plate to come up and make sure that that ball didn't hit the backstop. If not, we could have had an early lead here for post 60. Gross is 2-1. Big swing and a miss for strike 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases are loaded. Still no score, but an opportunity for the Knights to get on the board after some errors from post 14. The next pitch from Gross. Check swing. He went around. Strike 3. Wolf goes down swinging. It's a huge out number 2, and that will bring Trent Canerium, the catcher, to the plate. So Canerium will hit with the bases loaded and 2 outs now. Jake Gross trying to work his way out of this inning, make up for some of the errors behind him, and keep his team in the tied ball game with no score so far. That one misses outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Foul away.
Now batting catches number 15, Trent.
1 ball, 1 strike. Gross looks in. Jet typically works pretty quickly, but him and Smith taking some time for this pitch. Gross now ready to operate on 1-1. And there's a called strike 2 on the inside corner. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, bases loaded here at 2 outs. A ground out to begin the inning. An error allowed Plugger to reach. A walk to Pence. Another error allows Elliott to reach. And that's how we get to the bases loaded. But that pitch freezes Trent Canerium for strike 3. Gross strands all 3 base runners. And we head to the second. No score between Berkeley post 14 and post 60. This is American Legion Baseball and Talk Radio, WRNR and TV10.
Insurance companies like to play games. They say they're on your side, but they aren't. We have a team that can handle any curveball they throw. At Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, you get a dedicated lawyer, and every case gets a team effort. So you get nearly 150 combined years of experience going to bat for you. And we like to win. Join the team that takes your personal injury case seriously. Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson. We play hardball.
When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg takes it personally. Why? Because we're employee owned. That makes us neighbors, and good neighbors take care of each other. Come experience the honesty, transparency, and value we provide every customer, every neighbor, each and every day. At CMA's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg, owners just care more about you.
We're back here at the Hedgesville Baseball Complex. No score between Berkeley post 14 and post 60. And Verzolini, happy to have you with us here. Our top half of the second inning brought to you by the Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson personal injury attorneys. Visit burkeandschultz.com. We play hardball. Jacob Cumley on the mound here for post 60. He was able to get out of the inning, stranding 1 base runner and Trace Huff on second, who walked to lead off the first, then a fly out to Healy, a strikeout by Edwards, and a ground out by Brown. It'll be Oviedo, McClintock, Poltar due up here this inning. Winner of this game advances to the championship round and automatically will be in the state tournament as either the champion or runner-up of Area 4. Loser plays an elimination game tonight at 8 p.m.-ish, depending on how long this one takes, against the against post 64, who lost last night to post 14, 14-4. The pitch here misses outside for ball 1 to Braden Oviedo. Oviedo, the third baseman, will dig back in. Cumley's 1-0 pitch. It's the zone for strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 hit well up the middle toward the second baseman, Wysocki, and Wysocki will throw to first in time for the out. Second base is busy today here early on as the ground out there on a 4-3.
Now batting the second baseman, number 1, Wyatt
Cumley so far now, 1 1/3 inning. He's thrown 21 pitches. 12 of them have been strikes. And he's gotten through these first 5 batters. This is now Wyatt McClintock coming to the plate. Unfortunately for McClintock, not the inning that he wanted defensively out there with 2 errors, but he comes to the plate here trying to do some damage, and McClintock will take this one low for a ball. He had a great night last night, pitched well in his 1 inning of work on the mound, and had 3 RBIs at the plate, so certainly a guy that will make up for it at some point, and ultimately it didn't end up hurting post 14 as the 1-0 pitch from Cumley misses outside for ball 2. Michael Poltar in the on-deck circle. In the 2-0. Misses away for ball 3. .30 count. And the pitch to McClintock, who shows bunt, is outside for ball 4. So the second walk of the day drawn by post 14. And that will bring Michael Poltar to the plate.
Michael Poltar.
Poltar, one of the few Hornets that return from the college season, opposed to coming off of a high school season. Both these teams relatively young when it comes to Legion baseball. 19U. There's the pitch. Called a strike. A 1 count here on Poltar, with 1 out and a runner on first base, and McClintock, who draws the walk. And Poltar will call time to reset himself here. Again, it's been some pretty long at-bats between the two teams, even though the pitchers have relatively cruised to this point, besides some of the extra errors leading to some extra at-bats. There's a big swing from Poltar for strike 2. No 2 count, 1 out, runner on first base. Cumley's next pitch, a little bit high and inside for ball 1. Poltar now digs back in with the wide stance, the utility man for the Hornets. And the 1-2 from Cumley. Called strike 3 there on the outside corner. So Poltar goes down looking. And that'll bring Cole Smith to the plate. Poltar didn't realize he struck out.
Now batting the catcher, number 3, Cole Smith.
Cole Smith now coming to the plate. Apologize here. We had a battery die, I do believe, which has led to our main camera being out. But breaking ball here will miss inside. And now we should be back. 1-0 count. Smith at the plate. Catcher today for post 14. Runner on first base, 2 outs, and the next pitch from Cumley is fouled straight back. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Second inning here between post 14 and post 60. McClintock down there takes his lead, and that one misses outside. Just missed there for ball 2. Comley, by the way, with that strikeout, his second of the day. And now the 2-1 from Comley as the runner, and McClintock takes off. That one runs in and hits Smith on the helmet. Trying to get out of the way, appears to be all right. And we'll head down to first base on a hit by pitch. So the Hornets put 2 on here with Sam Hefner. 2 up.
Now batting the center fielder, number 2, Sam Hefner.
Hefner, the center fielder. Great speed here in the 9-hole. If there wasn't 2 outs, you'd expect maybe a bunt from him. Still a possibility. Him and Healy are guys that can bunt for hits. But we'll see if they would risk something like that here. Comley has been very good on the mound so far, and Hefner's going to take a healthy cut at the first one for strike 1. Wouldn't expect it. Hefner way back in the box with 2 on. Runner in scoring position again here for Berkeley post 14. Last time they were strand Trace Huff down there at second. Time called, and we'll reset things here. 0-1, 2 outs, 2 on for the Hornets. The pitch. Called a strike. And now we'll get a courtesy runner for Smith. It's going to be Engel.
Courtesy runner, Andrew Engel.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Comley checks the runner on second. And now Jacob will deliver the pitch. And it's just outside there trying to get Hefner to chase, and he lays off for ball 1. So 1-2 count now with 2 outs and 2 on. Second inning, top of the second between Berkeley post 14 and post 60. The next pitch from Comley is a called strike 3. Third strikeout here, the early going for Comley, his second of the inning. And we head to the bottom half of the second, scoreless between Berkeley post 14 and post 60. This is American Legion Baseball and Talk Radio, WRNR and TV 10.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
The Berkeley County Health Department, prevent, promote, protect, offering public, clinical, and environmental services at 122 Waverly Court in Martinsburg. Jet Gross back out there, of course, for the second inning. No score between Berkeley post 14 and the post 60 Knights, as Gross in his first inning, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, but 27 pitches, a little bit high. Some errors from McClintock didn't help him out, but we'll see here what the Hornets can do defensively and just overall here in the inning. It'll be Maynard, Vians, and Wysocki, 7, 8, 9 guys, but definitely a productive 7, 8, 9 based off of the season we just saw in high school. So, again, both these teams, 1 through 9, all these guys can hit. Austin Maynard, the third baseman, will lead things off here in the second. Gross. Big swing and a miss. Strike one. And the 0-1. Big swing and a miss for strike two. So Gross trying to get into a rhythm, trying to work quickly. That's when he's at his best. And he's right back on the mound here for 0-2. And the pitch to Maynard. Got him looking for strike three. That's 3 straight strikeouts for Jet Gross. And his third throughout the game so far. So Gross starting to maybe get into that rhythm. With Jay Vyans coming to the plate. Vyans, shortstop here today. One of the younger guys probably in this game as he's coming off of a sophomore season for Hedgesville.
Now batting shortstop, number 25.
Takes a cut at the first pitch and fouls it away. Gross steps back on the rubber and delivers the 0-1. That's a swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt for strike two. One swinging from Wolf, 2 looking from Canerium and Maynard, and then that one swinging from Vyans as it never looked like he was comfortable up there. And now Wysocki, the 9-hole hitter, will come to the plate here with 2 outs in the second. Gross's first pitch here to Wysocki, high for ball 1. The 1-0. Outside for ball 2. Wysocki trying to work his way on here against Gross. He digs in again pretty far back in that batter's box. The 2-0 from Jet. Called a strike on the lower inside corner at the knees. So Gross, even though he's behind here, gets that first called strike now at a 2-1 count. And the next pitch, big swing and a miss, strike 2, count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning between post 14 and post 60, no score between the two teams. And the pitch from Jet Gross, strike 3, 5 straight Ks from the lefty Jet Gross. We'll head to the third. No score between the Hornets and the Knights.
When it comes to surgery, experience and innovation matter. At WVU Medicine, our board-certified surgeons use the latest robotic and minimally invasive techniques to provide better outcomes and faster recoveries. We offer a full range of procedures including advanced hernia repair, anti-reflux surgery, breast cancer surgery, colon resection, gallbladder removal, skin cancer, and lesion removal. Trust the region's leader in advanced surgical care. Call WVU Medicine Surgery today at 304-596-2150.
Someone asked me, who's the brains behind Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers?
And what did you say?
I said it was a team effort. Everyone works together to win for our clients.
Well, that's true and very noble of you.
But I could still beat you in cornhole.
You're on. If you're hurt and almost heaven, dial the 7s. 304-777-7777.
SkinnerWins.com.
The Hedgesville Baseball Complex, no score between Berkeley Post 14 and the Post 60 Knights. Nick Verzolini, Alec Epperson, Kyler High, happy to have you with us. Kyle McLaughlin back in the studio for this one. Third inning of this one. Top of the third, brought to you by WV Medicine, Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Centers, leading healthcare here and everywhere. Jacob Cumley out there on the mound for the Knights. Trent Canerium behind the plate. So far, it's been 2 dominant pitching performances. Cumley with 3 strikeouts, and we just saw Jet Gross rack up his 5th in a row to give him 5 total. Hornets coming back to the plate.
Now batting the DH.
It is the top of the order here once again. Trace Huff led off the game with a walk. Looked like maybe Post 14 could do some damage with the leadoff walk. They got him into scoring position at second, but a ground out from Jameer Brown ended that possible rally there. And the pitch here from Jacob Cumley. Called strike on the outside corner. Huff gets ready for the 0-1. And Trace Huff rips it foul down the left field line. Healthy swing at that one from the DH. That's a big strike number 2, Cumley. Steps back on the mound and delivers the 0-2. And Huff swinging a foul tip, but unable to hang on to it is Canarium. So it just stays at 0-2. The 0-2 from Trace Huff. Without him looking for strike 3, Cumley has struck out 3 out of the last 4 batters to come to the plate. And that is the 4th K overall for Cumley on the mound. Liam Healy to the plate. He flew out his first time. And Healy's going to take this one at the knees for strike 1.
Batting right fielder number 4, Liam Healy.
Next pitch to Healy. A little bit low there for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Healy communicating something to the umpire. Now digs back in here on a 1-1 pitch with 1 away. And Cumley's pitch. Check swing. Sends it on the ground toward third, and Maynard throws to first in time for the out. So Healy is retired. And Braden Edwards now will come to the plate. He struck out his first time back in the first.
Now batting first baseman, number 17, Braden Edwards.
The first baseman, Edwards, takes back in from the left side. A little bit of a pause here, not exactly certain what the issue is. Some sort of conversation between the umpire and the post 60 coaching staff, it looks like. A lot of discussion going on. Something is leading to this discussion to extend. So, I'm not sure what the issue is. I'm guessing it's something being possibly said in the dugout that the umpire has an issue with. But if it's just as simple as that, then I can't, imagine. I'm not sure what's going on, so I'm not going to speculate too much, but excuse me. Pence now comes in, and not sure what Pence has done, but whatever it is, the umpire is not happy about it, and now Pence has left the game. So I don't know if he's been ejected or what, but it appears he has. I don't know what would have caused that with Pence being in center field, but something, I guess, was said that the umpire did not agree with. And now things continuing here. I have no clue what would have led to that, though. But Pence has been ejected, it appears. So now they'll have to find a new center fielder and, three-hole hitter for your team as well. So, wow, that's big. It looks like Ian Wolf's going to take over in the outfield. I would presume he's going to go possibly toward right, and Plogger or Dunham will probably take center, but it's possible that Wolf could go straight to center. We'll see. So Wolf has checked in. He's at least in the outfield. And we'll see who's actually going to be in center here. Yeah, I have no idea what would have led to a Landon Pence ejection, but something did. I don't know if I've ever seen a player get ejected from center field defensively before. Usually a batter would get ejected, or looks like Wolf is actually just going to take over in center, so no change between the corners. And at least we will see what ends up being the other changes, but this has certainly been a long delay that we were not expecting, but I don't know the last time I've ever seen that. A defensive player ejected and not even involved in a play. So it must have been something that he was yelling or something. I don't know. But now Everhart's going to come out and come from the GM spot up here in the press box and walk down to the field to have a discussion with the umpire. And now things are getting pretty heated out there on the field as the umpires have come over to slow things down, and I think we may eventually return to baseball. And from what I'm ever hearing, I guess Pence was consistently saying something about the pitch location. That's at least the rumor up here. And the umpires didn't like it, so. Not sure if there was anything more than that. Again, I'm not out there on the field, and we're not going to get an explanation from the umps, so just got to go with whatever we overhear. But this has been a longer delay than I would have anticipated. At this point, it is what it is. So just going over, I guess, everything to make sure the coaches are all on the same page in terms of who's where in the lineup. And Cumley now starting to throw over, make sure his arm stays loose. But let's just, I guess, reset where we're at. No score between these two teams here in the third. Edwards is at the plate. We got strikeouts from Hefner and Huff. And now a strikeout from Huff and a ground out from Healy here this inning to get to our first two outs. And eventually we will return to baseball. So Cumley will get ready to pitch again, and Edwards will return to the field. Landon Pence has been ejected, the center fielder. Ian Wolf has now taken over in center field. Don't know exactly what the reasoning was, but something was being said out in the outfield that the umpires did not like. And that led to Pence being ejected. And now we will return to baseball here. Edwards at the plate. And Another delay here. This looks like Plogger has run in. Now from right. And actually they're going to take Wolf out. Oh. Wolf is now going to come back in because he is in the DH role. So Anders will now check in. And that means that Anders will now hit for Landon Pence. And Wolf will not hit. I believe Plogger is now in center. No Wolf. It's going to be Anders in right. And Dunham will remain in left. And we will return to action. So I don't know how that competes with last night's lightning delay, but it was pretty long. And the pitch from Jacob Cumley. Outside for ball one. The 1-0. Misses inside for ball two. So, I mean, now Cumley's got to definitely be trying to get back into a rhythm, back into a groove out there on the mound because he was delivering some great pitching, and then, just a weird delay there in the middle of an inning is never easy to deal with. But a 2-0 count here, 2 outs. We'll see if the Hornets could possibly take advantage of this or what the case may be, but Cumley now, the righty, will deliver on 2-0 to Edwards. That one a little bit high for ball three. Three-0 count. 2 outs. And the next pitch, low for ball four. So right after the delay, after the ejection, Edwards draws the walk, and now Jameer Brown will come to the plate, who grounded out. Here in the third inning, no score between Berkeley Post 14 and the Post 60 Knights. Nick Verzolini, happy to have you with us. Colin McLaughlin back in the studio. Kyler High, Alec Epperson here, our on-site crew. And Cumley will deliver now. The pitch to Brown. It's called strike one. 0-1, 2 outs, runner on first base. And Braden Edwards, who drew a walk. And the 0-1. This is outside for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Area 4 tournament here. Winner of this game advances to the championship tomorrow. Loser has to play in the doubleheader today against Post 64. We could possibly see this matchup again tomorrow. This one sitting at a 2-1 count. Two 1, 2 outs, runner on first, and Edwards. Third inning, no score, and a time called from Jameer Brown. Brown will dig back in, sit back in on a 2-1 count. Cumley hits the zone for strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner takes his lead in Braden Edwards. Time called, as it becomes very much a mind game at this point. So 2-2, 2 outs. Third inning, Edwards on first base, and the pitch from Cumley. Brown will foul away. Brown, as I mentioned, grounded out to third his first time. Braden Oviedo waiting in the on-deck circle. Edwards takes his lead. And the 2-2. The swing and a miss, strike 3. Nice breaking ball from Cumley. That ends the inning. And we are scoreless here at the Hedgesville Baseball Complex. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is American Legion Baseball Talk Radio, WRNR and 210.
We brought the beach to you. Get Rock's Crab Cake Sandwich with 70% real crab meat. There's a new seafood place in town. Get Rock's Crab Cake Sandwich with 70% real crab meat.
When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg takes it personally. Why? Because we're employee owned. That makes us neighbors. And good neighbors take care of each other. Come experience the honesty, transparency, and value we provide every customer, every neighbor, each and every day. At CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg, owners just care more about you.
Back here at the Hedgesville Baseball Complex, no score between Berkeley Post 14 and the Post 60 Knights. Here as we enter the bottom of the third inning, brought to you by Rock's Local Markets with convenient locations around the Eastern Panhandle. Rock's fast, fresh, friendly. It's the top of the order here for Post 60. It's going to be Dunham, Plogger, and then it would have been Pence, but now it'll be Anders hitting in his spot after his ejection. Pitch here from Gross, fouled away as Dunham jumped on that one. So far, pitcher's duel, no score between the two teams. Jet Gross is on a roll. He has struck out 5 in a row, including 3 straight in the second inning. And the 0-1 here. Called a strike as well. No balls, 2 strikes here on Dunham. The lefty Gross looking to make it another. But Dunham won't be easy. He fouls it off. One of the toughest leadoff hitters in the EPAC. Always finding ways to see a lot of pitches and extend at bats. The 0-2 from Gross. Check swing, fouled away. No 2 count. Gross delivers the next pitch. And it's low and outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Dunham digs back in here on a 1-2 count. And the pitch from Gross. Slow for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes here on Dunham. Get some new baseballs out here to Gross. Has had a few fouled off from Cash Dunham. Two count. Next pitch from Gross. Looked like strike 3 from up here, but not the call from the home plate umpire. So 3-2, definitely a borderline pitch. The next one from Gross. Hit well into right field, but right to Liam Healy for the first out. So Dunham flies out to right. And that will bring Kason Plogger to the plate. Plogger able to reach on the air and then was stranded as the bases were loaded for post 60 in that first inning, but Jake Gross locked in and got the strikeouts to end the inning. By the way, his strikeout streak now ended on the fly out to right from Dunham. Plogger's going to elevate this ball out toward right center, and running over is Sam Hefner for the second out. It'll be Anders hitting here now after Pence was ejected. Pence did draw a walk in this spot earlier, so we'll see what Anders can do. And the pitch. Called a strike. So Gross works ahead, no balls and a strike. And the next pitch from Gross. Hit hard, back up the middle. And Bryce Anders, the first hit for either team, comes from a guy that didn't even start. So Anders gets on. And now Mason Elliott will come to the plate. Elliott reached on an error his first time. Chris delivers. Breaking ball, starts off a called strike. Elliott, the first baseman. Gets ready for this pitch. Another nice looking one. And I said Elliott did not go around. So 1 ball, 1 strike as that one missed inside. 1-1 count, 2 away here in this third inning. Gross throws over. And the 1-1. Low for ball 2, 2 balls and a strike. Elliott batting from the right side. Gross throws from the left. Runner takes his lead at first and Anders, and the pitch from Gross hit well, but on the ground towards short. Brown has it. Brown will throw to first. Edwards has to leap up off the bag, and Mason Elliott is on. Guess we'll give it a single. I mean, it's a tough play. If the throw, though, was perfect, he probably does get him, but Elliott able to beat it out with his speed as well. So now there's 2 on and 2 outs for Ian Wolf, the DH. And Wolf takes a healthy cut at that one and swings and misses for strike 1. Wolf, one of those guys that just always seemed to come through in the big moments during his high school career. The 0-1 here. A little bit low for ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. DHing here today for Jacob Cumley. The 1-1. Wolf sends that one on a line. That's off the glove of the left fielder, Poltar. 1 run is in to score as it's an RBI single for Ian Wolf. As coming around to score is Anders, who had the rally started with the single. And then a well-hit ball into left. Poltar bobbles it a little bit. But either way, I think Anders would have had a good chance to score on an RBI single from Wolf to give post 60 the early 1-0 lead here in the third. Now Trent Canerium, who struck out looking his first time, comes to the plate. And the pitch, breaking ball a little bit high. This one hit well into right field, and right there, though, is the right fielder, Healy, to make the catch for the out. But Post 60 gets across the run. It's 1-0 here as we head to the fourth. This is American Legion Baseball on Talk Radio, WRNR and TV 10.
Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full service maintenance, from oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections. They handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at fordofhagerstown.com or hancockchevy.com.
The fourth inning, 1-0. Post 60 takes the lead over Post 14. Jacob Cumley back it out on the mound for the Knights. He'll have to face the 5, 6, 7 hitters of Post 14 as we'll see Oviedo lead things off. Cumley comes back out. As mentioned, Oviedo, McClintock, Boltar due up. Oviedo a ground out his first time. Jacob Cumley pitching very well as expected out there on the mound for the Knights. 5 strikeouts for him. So we'll see what happens here. Oviedo will dig in. Canarian behind the plate still for the Knights. And Jacob Cumley, the righty, steps back out on the mound. Cumley's first pitch to Ovi. Beautiful strike. Good movement on that pitch. Both these pitchers giving it their all here early on. And the 0-1. A little bit high now for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. This one misses inside for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike here on Oviedo. Cumley was slowing things down again here a little bit and will deliver the 2-1 pitch. A little bit inside for ball 3. So Oviedo has worked ahead to 3-1. Cumley getting ready to deliver here on 3-1 to Oviedo, and time called. Ovi will step out and reset himself. Fourth inning of work between these two teams. 1-0. Post 60 leads Post 14 here in the top of the fourth. And the pitch from Jacob Cumley is a swing and a miss, strike 2. Fooled him on that one. Top half of the fourth brought to you by the Skinner Accident Injury Lawyers, representing accident injury claims for over 50 years. Go to SkinnerWins.com. And the full count pitch from Cumley runs inside for ball 4. So Oviedo's on with a leadoff walk. Hornets have drawn another base runner. They have done that 5 times now throughout the game, but haven't had any runs come across yet. Y. McClintock coming back to the plate, walked his first time back in the second. Time called here once again. Game 1 of a doubleheader. Loser of this one will take on Post 64 in our next game as McClintock shows bunt, gets it down. Cumley will field his position well and throw to first in time for the out. But McClintock does his job, puts the runner in scoring position here, just one away.
Now batting the left fielder, number 13, Michael Poltar.
So Poltar will come to the plate. Struck out looking his first time, has a runner in scoring position here in Oviedo, who walked to lead off the inning. So McClintock able to sacrifice the runner over. So we'll reset things here. Poltar digging back in. Cumley checks the runner. And now looks into his catcher, Canarium. Now looks back at the runner. And Cumley delivers the next pitch, and Poltar rips it foul down the right field line. A little bit behind that one, but had some good contact on it. Would have been some trouble down there if it would have got fair down the line. Poltar digs back in now. And the next pitch. Nice breaking ball. Missed a little bit high that time for ball one. Cumley's next pitch. Misses outside for ball two. Poltar takes a big deep breath and digs back in. Oviedo in scoring position, 1-0 Post 60 here in the fourth inning. Between the Knights and the Hornets here at the Hedgesville Baseball Complex. And the pitch here, big swing and a miss for strike two from Michael Poltar. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on second. And Poltar waits the 2-2. Poltar calls time now and will step out. He'll dig back in here. Oviedo will take his lead off of second. And the pitch from Jacob Cumley. Great movement on that one, just missed. Full count. 3-2 pitch. 1 out here in the inning. And the 3-2 from Cumley. Got him looking for strike three. Poltar goes down for the second time today, and Smith will come back to the plate now. Hit by a pitch his first time. With a runner on second.
Now batting the catcher, number 3, Cole Smith.
Smith sends it down the right field line, but just foul down the line for strike one. So second time there you saw the batter. Poltar had a similar one that just missed down the right field line. That one even closer there from Cole Smith. Cumley pitching on 0-1 with 2 outs. And a runner on second, and Braden Oviedo, who walked to lead off the inning. McClintock bunted him over. This one misses low for ball one. A throw down to second. This one goes into center field. Oviedo's going to be waved home. And now Ovi going to trot his way back as a good throw in from center from Case and Plogger kept Oviedo at third base. Good job by Ovi to be heads up on where that ball was coming in, as that was a great throw from Plogger. Canarium saw the runner getting aggressive, and Oviedo out there at second fired it down there. Throw got away into center field. Could have been disaster for post 60, but instead it's just moves the runner a little bit closer here with 2 outs and a 1-1 count. Now you just can't have a pass ball, though, if you are post 60. The pitch from Jacob Cumley, a big swing and a miss for strike 2 to Smith. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Oviedo on third. Smith will dig back in. Jacob Cumley's pitch a little bit outside for ball 2. Cumley steps back on the mound. Smith digs back in for the 2-2. Cumley throws him for strike 3. Jacob Cumley. Give him 7 strikeouts in just 4 innings. As the Hornets strand another base runner, we will head to the bottom half of the 4th inning. 1-0. Post 60 leads Post 14. This is American Legion Baseball and Talk Radio, WRNR and TV 10.
Did you know a fully loaded truck weighs 80,000 pounds?
I do know that they can cause a lot of damage in a wreck.
Over 40,000 people die every year in crashes.
And distracted driving is getting even worse.
I wish we had better ways to prevent distracted driving.
Me too. But one thing we can do is help people who've been injured in car and truck accidents.
Hurting almost heaven? Dial the 7s. 304-777-7777.
SkinnerWins.com.
I pre-planned my funeral to make it easier on my family. They were relieved to know I'll get just what I want.
My family actually thanked me for taking matters into my own hands. Turns out having this awkward conversation wasn't awkward at all.
Pre-planning is my choice. There are certain things about me my family may not know. Now they won't need to guess.
The choices are yours. The peace of mind is theirs. Pre-plan your funeral with Brown Funeral Homes and everything will be taken care of. Find out more online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
We're back here at the Hedgesville Baseball Complex. 1-0. Post 60 leads Post 14 as we head to the bottom half of the 4th inning, which is brought to you by Floor Pools. Make every day better with a hot tub or swimming pool. Floor Pools has locations in Martinsburg, Chambersburg, and Hagerstown. Nick Verzolini, happy to have you with me. Alongside me, Kyler High and Alec Epperson, our on-site crew. And then back in the studio is Colin McLaughlin. Jake Gross back out here on the mound. Both pitchers have been tremendous between the two teams. Just 1-0 lead here for Post 60. Cumley, 4 innings so far, 7 strikeouts, 4 walks. Gross, 3 innings, 3 hits. 1 run not earned, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts for him. And he starts Maynard with a big swing and a miss. He went down looking his last time for strike 1 here. Maynard was the first of 3 straight strikeouts in the second. A total of 5 straight there for Gross at the time. That ended last inning when a few hits got through, but other than that, Gross has been dominant. So according to Game Changer, they ruled it an error on that Jameer Brown play. Definitely a close one. I think, though, I can understand possibly both decisions there, but that's what they end up going with. So the run unearned to Gross, according to at least the Hornets Game Changer. 2-2 pitch here. This one, Maynard gives a ride out toward left center field. That ball's carrying and making the play on the run is Hefner for the out. So gave it a pretty good ride to Maynard, but nothing to show for it. And now Jay Vyans will come to plate. Vyans also struck out his first time, shortstop. Gross trying to get back into his rhythm. And the pitch from Jet fouled off the opposite way and toward right field for strike one. Oh, 2 count here on Vyans. And now. The 0-2. Froze him for strike 3. So give Jet Gross another one here. 6 Ks for the lefty. Which definitely gave his team a great opportunity so far. But post 60s countered with Jacob Cumley, who's been very impressive as well. Wysocki here hitting with 2 outs. First pitch is a little bit inside for ball 1. Wysocki also fell victim to the strikeout his first time. It was a hard fought out at bat, but it sits in here on a 2-0 with 2 outs. And a 1-0 lead for the Knights here in the bottom of the 4th. And the pitch from Gross. A little bit low for ball 3. So Wysocki now batting on a 3-0. And the pitch from Gross throws him for strike 1. A 3-1 count. Gross's next pitch. Called strike 2 there on the outside corner. So Gross trying to work his way back from 3-0 to get the out and end the inning. Get the Hornets back to the plate. And the 3-2 from Jet Gross elevated into the infield. Oviedo calls off everybody. Had to make a last-second adjustment, but makes the catch for the final out of the inning. And that will send us to the 5th inning. Our score, post 60, 1. Post 14, nothing. This is American Legion Baseball on Talk Radio, WRNR, and TV 10.
Floor Pools, your swimming pool and hot tub builder, retailer, and service provider, serving homeowners in Pennsylvania, Maryland, West Virginia, and Virginia. Floor Pools takes pride in providing quality construction, reliable service, and exceptional customer service. Experience the ultimate relaxation and the serenity of soaking in your own hot tub. Your new backyard lifestyle awaits. Start your journey today at Floor Pools in Martinsburg, Hagerstown, and Chambersburg. FloorPools.com. That's FLOHR Pools.com. Floor Pools, your swimming pool and hot tub builder, retailer, and service provider, serving homeowners in Pennsylvania, Maryland, West Virginia, and Virginia. Floor Pools takes pride in providing quality construction, reliable service, and exceptional customer service. Experience the ultimate relaxation and the serenity of soaking in your own hot tub. Your new backyard lifestyle awaits. Start your journey today at Floor Pools in Martinsburg, Hagerstown, and Chambersburg. FloorPools.com. That's FLOHR Pools.com.
We're back here at the Hedgesville Baseball Complex as we enter the 5th inning. It is Hefner, Huff, Healy due up here. 9-1-2 batters in the lineup. Top of the 5th, brought to you by CMA's Martinsburg and Winchester dealerships. Proud to be the owners who just care more. 1-0 post 60 leads post 14. Jacob Cumley has been fantastic so far. 7 strikeouts. And the Hornets have drawn 4 walks, but they haven't done anything with him so far. Hefner, though, 9-hole hitter. See if he can get something going.
Now batting center fielder number 2, Stan Hefner.
Canarium and Cumley have a discussion out there on the mound. And now we'll get ready for the 5th inning. Here's Cumley's first pitch to Hefner. Hefner shows bunt. Pitch misses inside for ball 1. So now that will bring Maynor in up on the grass from third. As, like I mentioned earlier, Hefner, Healy, some of these guys have enough speed to bunt for a hit if necessary. But now with the infield adjusting to it, Hefner swings through the next pitch for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike as he fouled it off. Cumley's 1-1. A little bit high for ball 2. Hefner, the center fielder. Gets back into the batter's box and awaits the next pitch from the righty, Jacob Cumley. And the 2-1. Fouled away. 2 balls, 2 strikes here on Hefner. Two count. And the next pitch from Jacob Cumley. This one hit on the ground. Maynor, though, leaps up, makes the catch, and throws the first. Excellent play from the third baseman. Maynor had perfect timing as that one took a weird hop. And he leaped up and gunned down Hefner, who, as I mentioned, great speed. And that's how this inning begins. Trace Huff now batting for the Hornets. Pitch here. Misses low for ball 1. Huff back in the leadoff spot here. He walked and struck out so far. Pitch from Cumley. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the inning. Cumley's next pitch. Breaking ball, just missed. 2-1. Again, the winner of this game advances to the championship and is already in the state tournament. Loser has to play post 64 here following this one. Huff sends it on the ground. Vines gets to it, but not in time on the throw. And that will break up the no-hitter. Great effort from Vines. He got to it in the infield, but I think you got to give Huff a hit there. He was hit pretty deep in that hole. And that ends the no-hitter for Jacob Cumley. It's only the 3rd hit overall, as the 2 pitchers have been tremendous so far. But a runner on here if 1 out for Liam Healy, who's 0 for 2. Fly out and a ground out so far. Next pitch coming from Jacob Cumley. It's called strike. Runner down there at first, and Huff. Should be interesting what Trip Tobin likes to do here with the runner on first base and just 1 out, but Obviously, you're playing for 2 as well. You don't want to just tie the game at this point. This is a pitch missing low for ball. Comley looks into his catcher. Runner takes his lead off first, and a throw over, gets away from Mason Elliott, and that will move Huff into scoring position. That ball, though, heads out of play, so he'll only be able to take 1 base. So Huff is going to head to second, and the pickoff attempt does not work out well for post 60, but for post 14, it puts the tying run in scoring position with just 1 out for Liam Healy. So now Comley will have to reset. That ball got stuck over there by the tarp in right field in foul territory. Pitch from Comley. Misses outside for a ball. We'll have a quick break in the action as Canarium talks to Comley here. In case you're wondering about pitch counts, Comley hitting 84 pitches so far. And for Jed Gross on the other end, 74. So we'll return to action here soon. Canarium and Comley having a pretty long discussion out there on the mound. So runner on second, 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 5th inning, 1-0. Post 60 leads post 14. But the Hornets have a chance to tie and possibly do some more damage here with Liam Healy at the plate and a runner in scoring position in Trace Huff, who singled to break up the no-hitter and then reached second on a pickoff attempt that got away from the first baseman Elliott. And the pitch high for ball 3 from Comley. So as I said, his count climbing a little bit here in the 5th. And so there's been a lot of strikeouts, which obviously that's a good thing for your production out there on the mound, but it does climb your pitch count. Healy will step off here. It's been a lot of long at-bats too. I mean, these guys have seen their fair share of pitches tonight on both sides. 3-1 count, 1 away, runner on second. And Comley's next pitch. Called strike 2. So a full count on Liam Healy. Post 14. Trying to come back to tie things at 1 here in the 5th. Comley checks the runner at second, delivers the pitch to Healy. 3-2 is high for ball 4. So Healy will take his base. And Braden Edwards will now come to the plate. I guess it didn't actually hit Healy, not a ball, and they didn't really think Healy got out of the way is what Post 60 was trying to argue for, but umpires will not oblige. And we got runners on first and second here. Edwards is due up, hitting with 1 out and 2 on. And now Edwards will come to the plate. So a hit by pitch, not a walk there.
Now batting first base,
ran in and hit him. And now we'll have a mound visit. So we'll come and talk to Jacob Comley here, possibly make a change. I don't think we're going to see one quite yet. But there's a lot of things to consider here. Obviously, like we said, you have to play tonight if you lose. So if you lose, you want to make sure you don't go too deep into your pitching because you need to win tonight. So you're going to lay it all on the line in the elimination game, and then, of course, if you win tonight, you're headed to the state tournament. So I think both these teams are going to try to get as much as they can out of both Cumley and Gross. And also, you look at how the regular season went. Post 60 and post 14 dominated against post 64. So you wouldn't expect a loss for either of these teams tonight, but nothing is guaranteed in the game of baseball. Or really any sport. That's why they play the game. 2 on here. 1 out. 1-0. Post 60 leads, post 14. The pitch to Braden Edwards. He's going to chase after it on the first pitch. It's a slow roller towards second. Wysocki throws the second in time for the out, but Edwards will beat it out. Runner at second is out there. There will be runners on the corners. Edwards able to dig it out to avoid the double play and keep the inning alive. So runners on the corners with 2 outs. And now Jameer Brown will come to the plate.
Now batting shortstop, number 12, Jameer Brown.
So Edwards hits into the fielder's choice. And Brown will come to the plate, who grounded out his first time, struck out his second time back in the third. Brown's had some opportunities with some base runners on. What can he do here? Cumley's first pitch is fouled away. 1-0 post 60 leading post 14. Top half of the 5th inning between the Hornets and the Knights here at the Hedgesville Baseball Complex. 0-1 count here, 2 outs. This one just misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, runners on the corners for post 14. Jameer Brown at the plate. Cumley's 1-1. Brown gives it a big ride, deep left field. That ball's over the head of the left fielder, Dunham, and that will tie the game at 1. Edwards is flying around third. The relay throw will not be in time, and Berkeley post 14 takes a 2-1 lead here at the top of the 5th. On a 2 RBI double from Jameer Brown. So how crucial is it that Edwards beat out that double play ball? Because I probably wouldn't have expected it. No disrespect to Edwards, but a first baseman, it's tough to see a guy like that beat it out. And then Brown gave it an absolute ride. Deep left, off for a second. We had a chance at a 3-run home run. But the next best thing, a 2 RBI double. Jacob Cumley's day is done despite him pitching fantastic. He's going to head into the dugout as the losing pitcher to this point. And we got a pitching change, so we'll take a break. This is American Legion Baseball, the Area 4 tournament on Talk Radio, WRNR and TV 10.
When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg takes it personally. Why? Because we're employee owned. That makes us neighbors, and good neighbors take care of each other. Come experience the honesty, transparency, and value we provide every customer, every neighbor, each and every day. At CMA's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg, owners just care more about you. When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg takes it personally. Why? Because we're employee owned. That makes us neighbors. And good neighbors take care of each other. Come experience the honesty, transparency, and value we provide every customer, every neighbor, each and every day. At CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg, owners just care more about you.
Cumley's day is done. Jameer Brown, a huge 2 RBI double to give the Hornets the 2-1 lead here in the top half of the 5th. It's only the Hornets' second hit of the day. They finally take advantage of having some runners on the base paths. And Jacob Cumley's day, fantastic, but it's done after 4 2/3, 2 hits, 2 earned, 5 walks, but 7 strikeouts. And he had a no-hitter entering the 5th inning here. The no-hitter ended on 1 out here in the 5th with a Trace Huff single. That was followed by Liam Healy on a 3-2 pitch, getting hit by the pitch. Led to a little bit of controversy as Post 60 made the argument that maybe that Healy didn't get out of the way, but not the call from the umpire. So the hit by pitch gets Healy on. A fielder's choice on a ground out from Edwards gets the lead runner in Huff, and then Healy moves up to keep an opportunity there for the Hornets. And then the RBI double from Jameer Brown. So back to the action here. Oviedo hitting with a runner and Jameer Brown on second, and Ian Wolf is our new pitcher, by the way, for Post 60. Our pitching changes brought to you by Smallwood and Small Insurance in Martinsburg, your total insurance solution. Located at 1250 Edwin Miller Boulevard, Suite 301. Call 304-263-3361. Oviedo gives it a good ride, but it's going to head foul down the right field line. Ovie, a ground out and a walk so far. Brown on second after the big 2 RBI double. Time called from Braden Oviedo. So 2-1 now, Post 14 leading. Top of the 5th between Berkeley Post 14 and the Post 60 Knights. The 0-2 runs inside for a ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Great ball game between these two teams as expected. In this rivalry, even though Post 60 took both of the regular season games, you knew Post 14 wouldn't go down without a fight here today, but on a 1-2, Ian Wolf gets Oviedo to swing through it for strike 3. So we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the Hornets in the lead over the Knights. This is American Legion Baseball and Talk Radio, WRNR and TV 10.
When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Honda of Winchester takes it personally. Why? Because we're employee owned. That makes us neighbors. And good neighbors take care of each other. Come experience the honesty, transparency, and value we provide every customer, every neighbor, each and every day. At CMA's Honda of Winchester, owners just care more about you. When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg takes it personally. Why? Because we're employee owned. That makes us neighbors. And good neighbors take care of each other. Come experience the honesty, transparency, and value we provide every customer, every neighbor, each and every day. At CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg, owners just care more about you.
We're back here at the Edgersville Baseball Complex as we enter the bottom half of the 5th inning, brought to you by Trips Flooring. Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring needs? Then call Trips Flooring at 304-229-7009 or online at tripsfloorsanding.com. Nick Verzolini here, Kyler High, Alec Epperson, our on-site crew. Back in the studio, Colin McLaughlin. As we continue here, American Legion Baseball, Post 14 takes the lead in the top half of the 5th to make it a 2-1 ball game. Here for the bottom half of the inning, it's the top of the order for the Knights. Cash Dunham, Kason Plogger, and Bryce Anders due up. As here's a breaking ball, called a strike. Jake Gross remains out there on the mound. He's been fantastic so far in what's been a pitching duel from both sides. Gross, there's a swing and miss for strike 2. 4 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, unearned, 1 walk, 6 Ks. And just over 75 pitches to this point as the next pitch from Gross, Dunham fouls away here on 0-2. So in a pretty good place in terms of the pitch count, but Never know. All it takes is one inning to break through offensively. Thought maybe we were going to start to see that a little bit there from post 60 as we saw in the high school season. As there's a pitch, swing and a miss, strike three. It's not ruled, or it is ruled, a drop third strike. Throw down to first just in time, just in case, to get the out. So Gross gets another K. That's his 7th. But as I was saying, when Hedgesville, which the majority of this team comes from, when they would get hot, they would stay hot. We haven't seen that to this point. Gross recovered, got out of the inning, and only one run has come across so far for post 60. Plogger here at the plate, he's 0 for 2, 0 for 1, reached on errors. First time, flew out the other time. One out count. This one runs inside. Plogger gets out of the way here for ball 2. So opposed to getting ahead like he did of Cash Dunham, Gross falls behind a little bit, 2-0. Gross's next pitch, though, is swung and foul tipped into the glove for strike 1. Next is Anders, who broke up the no-hitter for Jet Gross. He's due up for this next batter here. There's a called strike 2. And time called right before Gross was about to come set. He's ready to go. The 2-2 from Jet. High for ball 3. Plogger sits in now on a 3-2. 1 out. 2-1 post 14. And the pitch from Gross. Low for ball 4. So Plogger draws a 1-out walk after the strikeout. So Anders will come to the plate, as I said. He got the first hit of the game for either team back in the 3rd inning. A single. And Anders takes this one for a called strike. Runner and Plogger with some good speed down there. Looked like he was going to take off for second earlier. Now Gross will check him. And look back into his catcher. And the 0-1 from Jet high for ball 1. 1-1 strike. 1-1 count, 1 out. Runner on first base. Gross's next pitch. Inside for ball 2 to Anders. 2 balls and a strike. Bottom 5th, 2-1. Gross's next pitch. Low for ball 3. Manager Tobin going to come out and speak to Jet, as well as the infield, and possibly make the change here. Looks like for now maybe it's to give the guy warming a little bit more time, make sure Jet can at least finish out this batter. But it's a 3-1 count, 1 out. Anders at the plate, a runner on first. I'm sorry. 1 out here. 2-1 lead in favor of Berkeley post 14. Plogger is on first base after the walk to get him on. I just needed to delay things enough before making a pitching change possibly, and might have even told Gross, hey, don't force anything here on 3-1. And yep, he threw that one, I think, outside, maybe even intentionally without intentionally doing it here. Didn't want to at least force it. But not a pitching change yet, so maybe I am wrong.
Number 7, Mason. Elliott.
Elliott coming to the plate. Looks like for now they're keeping Gross out there. And Gross delivers the pitch. And it hits the zone for strike one. No 1, 1 out, 2-1. Hornets. Runner in scoring position now, and Plogger on second, and a runner on first as well, as that one runs in and hits Elliott. So the bases are loaded here with just one out. And at least for now, Gross will retreat back to the mound.
Number 11, Ian Wolf.
As I mentioned earlier, ideally, if you are both of these teams, you want these starters to go as deep as they can, with the elimination game possibly coming up with a loss. Hornets, though, in the lead here. Gross missing outside. Win in this one, you're already in the state tournament. Don't have to worry about tomorrow in terms of winning that game. Either way, don't have to worry about tonight in terms of being eliminated. Obviously, you want to go in as a higher seed. But other than that, you're in the state tournament tomorrow as long as you win tonight. 2-0 count. Ian Wolf at the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. Wolf ripped an RBI single his last time, and this pitch misses here for ball 3. Gross thought it looked pretty good, but apparently not, according to the umpire. So Wolf gets ahead 3-0. Just one out. The pitch from Gross. Called a strike. 3-1 now. The 3-1. Fouled away. 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded, 1 out. And the pitch from Gross. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Wolf got him. Did Gross on an elevated fastball. And now Gross is giving it his all. See if he can get out of it again. He got out of a bases loaded jam in the first due to some errors behind him. This time it's been more of his own doing with a few walks and a hit by pitch. But the pitch here just misses inside to Trent Canerium. Canerium struck out and flew out so far. Hornets 1 out away from heading to the 6th in the lead still. The pitch from Jet Gross. Popped up. Right field. Liam Healy is there and makes the play. And that will do it for the inning, as the Hornets end the inning with that fly out. Canerium flies out the right. Jet Gross gets out of his second base loaded jam, and we'll head to the 6th. 2-1. Berkeley Post 14 leads Post 60.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl, tile, and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
When it comes to surgery, experience and innovation matter. At WVU Medicine, our board-certified surgeons use the latest robotic and minimally invasive techniques to provide better outcomes and faster recoveries. We offer a full range of procedures, including advanced hernia repair, anti-reflux surgery, breast cancer surgery, colon resection, gallbladder removal, skin cancer, and lesion removal. Trust the region's leader in advanced surgical care. Call WVU Medicine Surgery today at 304-596-2150.
Top of the 6th inning, brought to you by Parsons Ford, located at 1400 Shepherdstown Road and online at parsonsford.com. They became number 1 by making you number 1 first. Parsons. 2-1, Berkeley Post 14 leads Post 60 here as we enter the 6th inning. McPherson, happy to have you with us. As Hornets lead at 2-1. Jet Gross so far, 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. unearned. 3 walks, 8 strikeouts. Gets out of his second bases loaded jam at 100 pitches in that last half inning. But in relief, it's Ian Wolf out there on the mound. He worked a third of an inning, got a strikeout, picked up where Jacob Cumley left off. 4 2/3 from Cumley today. 2 hits, 2 earned, 5 walks though, but 7 Ks to counter that. And this has been an excellent ball game so far. Pitchers duel between these two, and Wyatt McClintock will lead things off. It's McClintock, Boltar, Smith. This one misses outside for ball 1. The 1-0 from Wolf. Called a strike. Both these teams have plenty of pitching depth. That whoever loses will still have a great option to go here in game 2, which is scheduled for 8, but we're past 7:30 at this point, so that one's not starting at 8, I would presume. This is a 2-1 count here. McClintock, walk and a sacrifice so far. And the 2-1 to him, fouled straight back. Two balls, 2 strikes. McClintock will dig back in here and reset on the 2-2 count. Wolf, time called. Top of the 6th. Wolf's next pitch. Slow roller hit toward the pitcher, Wolf, and having to retreat back to first was Elliott, who was originally trying to field that ball, but good job by Wolf to come off the mound and field his position, fired it over to Elliott in time for the out, and McClintock goes down with the ground out. And that will bring Michael Polzar to the plate. Tough day so far for him, a pair of strikeouts. 2-1, Berkeley post 14, leading post 60 here in the 6th inning. Pitch from Wolf to Poltar is a swing and a miss for strike 1. The next one from Wolf. Outside for a ball. One count. Next pitch from Wolf. That one lined into center field from Poltar, but right to the center fielder, Kason Plogger, for the out. That will bring Cole Smith to the plate. He reached on a hit by a pitch earlier and struck out. The pitch here just misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Foul away for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. And the pitch from Wolf misses a little bit low and outside for a ball. 2-1 count here now on Smith. And the next pitch misses for ball 3. Wolf steps back on the rubber. 3-1 count, 2 outs here in the inning, and the next pitch. A breaking ball misses for ball 4. Smith's on with his second walk. Or, I'm sorry, a walk and a hit by pitch so far. Now bring Sam Hefner to the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out.
Now batting center fielder number 2, Sam Hefner.
This one a ground ball, fouled down the line by Hefner. So Hefner starts here behind 0-1. Runner on first. And the next pitch. Big swing and a miss from Hefner for strike 2. Ian Wolf trying to get out of this inning unscathed and keep it at just a 1-run deficit before the bottom of the 6th. Runner takes his lead. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Hefner goes down swinging on 3 pitches. And we head to the bottom half of the 6th inning. 2-1, Berkeley Post 14 leads Post 60.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Jonathan Bodwell, Bodwell Insurance Solutions. We've been serving the Eastern Panhandle with their insurance needs for 20 years. We specialize in Medicare and health insurance plans. Medicare can be scary. We help seniors navigate the Medicare maze and not get taken advantage of by the call centers. We give honest, local advice on your insurance. We're located in the Aiken Center, 304-283-0864.
We're back here. American Legion Baseball for you on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. 2-1, Berkeley Post 14 leads the Post 60 Knights as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning, which is brought to you by Hagerstown Ford, revolutionizing the car buying experience. Buy your next vehicle online, they'll deliver it to you. If you don't like it, they'll take it back. Visit them online at fordofhagerstown.com. Again, the winner of this game advances to the state tournament. They're in the championship round tomorrow. The loser will play in the next game here tonight against Post 64, with that game being an elimination game. Gross at 100 pitches, so he's got 10 to work with, and the Hornets are going to he's at 98, so the game changer was a little bit off on the official pitch count. But the pitch here from Jet Gross starts him with a strike. Maynor, Vines, and Wysocki here. Not a whole lot of production from anybody in the lineup, but these guys have struggled a little bit. Strikeout from Maynor and a flyout so far. Strikeout from Vines and pair of them actually. A strikeout from Wysocki and a flyout for him as well, as Maynor swings and misses here for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch from Gross. Even at 2. That one misses low. Gross's next pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3 as Maynard strikes out for the second time. Vines coming back here to the plate. Strikeout. Swinging back in the second. Strikeout looking back in the fourth for him so far. So trying to break that up here against Gross. Pitch here from Jet. Slipped off the mound, it looked like. Misses for a ball. And the 1-0. Fouled away. It's count even. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. 2-1. Post 14 taking the lead on a Jameer Brown 2 RBI double earlier in the game after post 60 took the lead back in the third on an Ian Wolf single. The next pitch, high for ball 2. Not certain where post 14 will go here in relief of Gross whenever his pitch count limit is reached. 3-1 count. But again, both these teams with a lot of pitching and have gotten good enough starts to be in a good situation for the rest of this tournament. As this one misses for ball 4. Vines draws a walk. And that will be it for Jet Gross today. So we'll take a 1-minute break with the pitching change. This is American Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full service maintenance, from oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections. They handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at fordofhagerstown.com or HancockChevy.com.
We're back here. American Legion Baseball, Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Nick Verzolini, happy to have you with us. 2-1 our score. Kyle McLaughlin back in the studio. Our pitching change going to be brought to you by Small and Small Insurance in Martinsburg, your total insurance solution. At 1250 Edwin Miller Boulevard, Suite 301. Call 304-263-3361. It's going to be Jameer Brown on the pitch for the Hornets. And Jameer will take over for Jet Gross, who pitched phenomenal in this game so far. Winning pitcher as he exits if the score were to hold. Gross, give you his numbers here. 5 1/3, 3 hits, 1 run, unearned, 4 walks, 9 Ks. And his pitch count ends at 109. And that will bring on Jameer Brown, who had a great season. He's the winning hit at this point as well, but had a great season for the Bulldogs of Martinsburg and has carried that over into the summer for the senior Hornets. Jameer has gone 14 innings of work on the year, 2 starts. 1 earned run, 0.5 ERA for him on the year. So Jameer has been great, not just the high school season, but also here in the Legion season. 1 out. Runner on first, 2-1. Post 14. And Jameer's pitch. This one given a ride by Wysocki, deep left field, and it's over the head of the left fielder, Michael Poltar. That will bring Vians all the way around the throw home, not in time, and we're tied at 2 on the RBI double for Wysocki. So big piece of hitting there. We're tied at 2 here in the 6th. Now all of a sudden Cash Dunham can give the Knights the lead and put them in position to just be 3 outs away from victory. We'll see. Dunham, ground out, fly out, and a strikeout so far. Runner on second and Wysocki. Here's a chopper that's going to go foul down the line. So Wysocki definitely gave it a ride on that pitch as he jumped on it from Jameer Brown. Well, for a second, he had a chance to put it over the wall, but it ends up one-hopping the wall and being over the head of Michael Poltar, the left fielder. No 1 here with 1 out. 2-2 ball game. And the next pitch misses low for a ball. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Cash Dunham at the plate for post 60. And the pitch. Low for a ball. 2-1. Defensive changes for post 14. Trace Huff over there now at short. Clintock at second. Edwards at first. Oviedo at third. Poltar, Hefner, Healy from left to right. So the only change is the DH Huff now goes in to play the field. 2-1. Bunt attempt gets away from the catcher Smith. It's going to roll to the backstop, and now the runner lead run is 90 feet away there at third base. Dunham couldn't make contact with it. Kind of threw off, I think, Smith's perception of the baseball, and then it got away from him, and now the Knights can take the lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It would be even easier, I guess, to take the lead, but nothing will be easy in this one. Brown takes a breath and delivers the 2-2. That misses. That gets away from Smith. They'll hold Wysocki, at least for now, at third. Would have been close if he brought him home, but at least for now they're going to keep him in that situation. Don't want to make that out at third. 3-2 count now. Or make that final out, or the second out at home, I should say. 3-2. Pitch to Dunham. Low for ball 4. So a walk here. And now Kasem Plogger to the plate. Weird situation there. Dunham took a big round, was trying to possibly try to get a rundown, but Jameer Brown just kind of looked him back to first. So let's see if Dunham takes off for second. They'll probably give it to him in this situation. Plogger at the plate here with runners on the corners in a 2-2 ball game. Oviedo's in on the grass. Dunham takes off. Easily takes second. So no throw down, as you don't want a scenario where the runner comes home to score on your throw. The 1-0 from Brown. Just misses for ball 2. So runners on second and third for post 60. 2-0 count. 1 out. And the pitch from Brown. Swing and a miss for a strike. So Plogger hitting here with 2 runners in scoring position in a 2-2 ball game. The runner takes off. The squeeze play works to perfection, and everybody's safe as the bunt gets the run to score, and Wysocki, post 60 now, holds a 3-2 lead. Brown slipped trying to make the play, and Plogger is safe at first.
Right fielder number 16, Price.
So 3-2 our score. Runners on the corners now for post 60, and Anders at the plate, looking to add some more here in the 6th. Runner will take second easily as they give it to him. Brown clearly showing some frustration here as he misses on this pitch. 1-0 count. So took one out of Coach Byler's playbook with the suicide squeeze here. And the 1-0. This one, Chopper in the infield. Oviedo and Huff have a little bit of an issue. Throw to first in time. The other run coming in to score from Dunham. So now it's an insurance run. They do get the out at first, so there is 2 gone, but an extra run scores for post 60 here to make it 4-2. Huff and Oviedo were both kind of in between it there. Oviedo did try to look the runner back. Dunham had to come in to score because the runner from second took off. And then a throw to first from Oviedo is in time. Edwards tries to go quickly back to home but can't get him. And now a run scores. So Mason Elliott hitting here with a runner on third and 2 outs. The pitch from Jameer. Fouled away. Pitch here. Misses inside for ball 1. So Hornets trying to get out of this thing here at 4-2 in the 6th inning and give themselves an opportunity to possibly come back in the top of the 7th. Great ball game between these 2 teams. A lot on the line as Elliott swings and misses here for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a runner on third for post 60. And the 1-2 from Brown. Low for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on third still for post 60. And the pitch coming here from Jameer Brown to Mason Elliott. It's hit well. It's foul, though, off of Elliott. So we'll reset. So the Hornets took the lead on the Jameer Brown 2 RBI double earlier. Jake Gross gets to the pitch count limit here in the 6th. Brown comes in of relief. Immediately, Wysocki rips an RBI double, I should say. Then a walk from Dunham. Some small ball leads to a run, and now here's the 2-2. Elliott sends a chopper towards short. Huff will charge in, throw to first in time for the out. Post 60 thought that he beat it out, but not according to the first base umpire. And at the end of 6, we head to the 7th. 4-2 our score. The Hornets trying to battle their way back to take the lead or at least tie it to good head to the bottom of the 7th. Or will post 60 close it out and get the win and advance to the state tournament as well as the Area 4 championship. We'll have to wait and see. This is American Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
It's the new normal. You live, work, and play everywhere. Whether it's the family car or the family business, you need insurance that keeps pace with your changing life. Home on the job or working from home, peace of mind comes from knowing your whole world is covered. No matter what happens or how big it grows, whatever your new normal, Erie Insurance's award-winning service and personal agents can keep pace. Call your local agent today or visit erieinsurance.com for a quote.
We brought the beach to you. Get Rock's Crab Cake Sandwich with 70% real crab meat. There's a new seafood place in town. Get Rock's Crab Cake Sandwich with 70% real crab meat.
We're back here at the Hedgesville Baseball Complex. Our score 4-2. Post 60 now leading post 14 in this great back and forth contest. Can Ian Wolf close it out, send post 60 to the state tournament and the Area 4 championship game, as both teams in the championship game tomorrow will advance to states. It's just a determination of what seed you'll end up earning. Post 14 trying to avoid having to play in tonight's elimination game against post 64, which is scheduled to start about 30 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Nick Verzolini, happy to have you with us. Alongside me, Kyler High and Alec Epperson. Colin McLaughlin back in the studio. Ian Wolf trying to close it out on the mound. The pitch from Wolf called a strike. One fouled straight back, hits off the pole here for strike two. No 2 count here for the Hornets. It's Trace Huff, the leadoff hitter. So top of the order for Berkeley post 14. The 0-2 is a bouncer. Top of the 7th, brought to you by Small & Small Insurance in Martinsburg, your total insurance solution, located at 1250 Edwin Miller Boulevard, Suite 301. Call 304-263-3361. 1-2 count here. On Trace Huff. Ian Wolf. Fouls away here by Huff. The 1-2. Huff lines this one into right field, and making the play on the run is Anders for the out. So now we'll bring on Liam Healy, who has a fly out, a ground out, and a hit by pitch. The pitch here from Wolf misses for ball 1. So 2 outs away is post 60 from advancing to the championship round. Post 14, again, trying to avoid that elimination game tonight. The pitch, I should say. It's a little bit high for ball 2. 2-0 count. Next pitch, inside for ball 3. .30 now here on Healy. The next pitch called a strike. 3 balls and a strike. So 3-1 count, 1 out here, 4-2 our score in favor of Post 60 here in the top of the 7th. The next pitch, called strike 2 there on the outside corner. So a full count here on Healy, 1 out in the inning. Hornets trying to start a rally to get back into it here. The 2-hole hitter in the lineup, Healy. Healy sends it on a line into right field for a base hit. So Liam Healy extends things, at least here. And now the tying run is Braden Edwards at the plate. And Edwards does have home run power, as we all are aware. Edwards able to reach on that fielder's choice earlier, which extended the inning for Jameer Brown to have the 2 RBI double. So that was crucial. Pitch here. Called a strike there on the outside corner. Throw over. That will just keep Healy close over there at first. And the next pitch. Edwards, a big swing and a miss for strike 2. Wolf got him to chase that high fastball. Edwards wanted it. Wolf settles in. Runner takes his lead. The pitch. Edwards elevates it deep left field, but it died out there very quickly as Cash Dunham is under it for the out. Sent that one pretty high into the sky, but it didn't have much carry to it, and now Jameer Brown would come to the plate. Had a big hit earlier. See if Jameer's got another one in him. He drove in both runs on that 2 RBI double earlier for Post 14. It, at the time, gave them a 2-1 lead. Pitch from Wolf. Runner takes off. The throw to second to get Healy. It's on the line, and it got him. And Post 60's headed to the Area 4 championship game tomorrow night. Post 14 will play an elimination game against Post 64 here tonight. Post 60 Knights are now also headed to the state tournament no matter what happens tomorrow. So a big win here tonight for Post 60. Stay tuned because we will have game 2 here about a half hour, around 8:35 or so, depending on how long warm-ups were to take. But 4-2 is our final in favor of Post 60 as it ends electrically with the throw down to second. Great game between these two teams. We'll go ahead and jump into our post-game show, which is brought to you by the Cody's Auto Body at 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg. Call 304-901-4777 or visit their Facebook page. As look back on this one. I'm sorry, that was the bottom stuff. Post-game show brought to you by the Palace Lounge on Edwin Miller Boulevard with a full lunch and dinner menu with daily specials and a clean, comfortable atmosphere. Check out the menu on the Palace Lounge Facebook page. We'll give you the game scoring summary, which is going to be brought to you by Mansion Freddie Law Firm in Martinsburg, where it's about seeking justice for you. Go to wvjusticelawyers.com. This one was a pitcher's duel for the majority of it. After 3, it was 1-0 Post 60. Then the Hornets came back, as I mentioned, Jameer Brown with the 2 RBI double to make it a 2-1 game. But a 3-run bottom of the 6th gives Post 60 the lead back, and they hold on here in the top of the 7th. 4 runs on 4 hits for Post 60, 2 errors for Post 14, 2 runs on 3 hits, 3 errors. And I'll give you the game stats now, which are going to be brought to you by CMA's Martinsburg and Winchester dealerships, proud to be the owners who just care more. Start with the pitching, since that was the highlight today. Jet Gross, 5 1/3, 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 4 walks, 9 strikeouts. Jameer Brown, 2/3 of an inning, 1 hit, 2 earned, 1 walk. No strikeouts for him. on the opposite side for post 60, Jacob Cumley, 4 2/3, 2 hits, 2 earned, 5 walks, 7 strikeouts. Ian Wolf, 2 1/3, 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. And then we will give you the hitting stats now for post 14. Huff, 1 hit, 1 run scored for him. Liam Healy, 1 for 3. Jameer Brown, 1 for 3 with the 2 RBIs. That was the only 3 hits today for post 14. On the post 60 side of things, Cash Dunham hitless, most of the lineup hitless on that side as well. You had 4 hits, Anders with 1, Elliott with 1, Wolf with 1, and 1 for Wysocki. A total of 4 hits on the day for post 60. Finally, here our player of the game, which is going to be brought to you by Parsons Ford, located at 1400 Shepherdstown Road and online at parsonsford.com. They became number 1 by making you number 1 first. Parsons, player of the game is going to be Jacob Cumley, who got the... I'm sorry. We'll give it to... Go ahead hit by Wysocki, or I should say the game-tying hit from Wysocki. I mean, you could go Cumley if you wanted. He pitched very well, but Wysocki here today with that game-tying hit, and then the go-ahead RBI from Plogger, but the Wysocki hit was big, so we'll go with that one. But also Cumley was great as well with his 7 strikeouts, and even Ian Wolf, I think you could give it to as well. He had a hit and also pitched very well. So it was a complete team effort, as you would expect in this kind of game. But we'll be back around 8:35, probably about 8:30 when we'll go back on the air and get ready for Game 2 between Post 14 and Post 64. This is American Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
You've been tuned into American Legion Baseball for the continued excitement of high school, college, and Major League Baseball. Keep it tuned to 106.5 FM, AM 740, Comcast Cable Channel 10, and online at talkradiowrnr.com.